Hello, good friends. I hope that you're doing well. I want to share with you this book that I got. It is a medical encyclopedia. I love actually taking pages out of it. It has really like old images of like medical stuff. But what I also love to do is I use it as a leftover journal. So if I have extra paper or scraps or paint, I love to just lay it down and come up with really interesting and cool kind of spread. So I thought I would do a flip through for you. This is a super old book. Um, and I think it was free. Like I found it somewhere. And like I said, the pages are really, really nice. Like they take on a lot of really cool media. So you can do markers and all sorts of cool stuff. So this is like a page that I started where I just kind of doodled. So there's like a ton of stuff. I also did like some watercolor eyes. I was doing like a project where I needed some eyes, so I did that, a little bit of face stuff. So it's just kind of like a journal that I can really be free in, and it takes on watercolor beautifully. Look at these beautiful watercolor eyes. So really nice. I added some beautiful kind of foliage in watercolor. So I absolutely love that. And this is a book that has lots of pictures of anatomy, so I'm trying to kind of not show you that part. But this is watercolor too, and it's so pretty. So when I have just like leftover paint that's watercolor on my palette, I'll just kind of play with the colors and stuff. But really pretty pages. I also add a little bit of collage. I think I'll show you this one too, with just like leftover paper. But it's really nice, and like I just move through the journal. So like this is a really cool image of a brain. So I'll probably incorporate that into a spread. But this has just layers. So I started out with like white paint that I had. Then I added just like some watercolor crayons and paint and marks, and added some scribbles with an old marker that was about to run out, and just some mark making. So it makes a really pretty background, and I really love the text that's behind it. So it's really cool. This is a purple one. So again, I was working on a page or canvas, and this is my collage paper that I have in my Etsy store, black and white collage paper. And then I have some tissue paper here. So really cool and interesting things. This one is some kind of water soluble material. I don't think it's oil pastel, maybe watercolor crayons, and I just made some fun shapes. So just kind of experimenting. This is going to be some kind of resist thing. So I just made some like funky shapes with a colored pencil. And then here I just played with my colored pencils too. I think they were almost at the end. So I just added some things here. But really pretty. I mean, I just love this freeing kind of technique of just leftover paint. So this is like green and blues. So I had lots of shades of blues, and I added some texture here and some doodles and some scribbles. And this is a pink one that I'm working on. So, they're just really interesting. This has like some really pretty like text and then marks. So really interesting. Here I just have this really bright color palette that I did with watercolors, which is really pretty. The colors are so pretty. And this paper, because it's so old and thick, it takes on watercolor beautifully. I absolutely love it. It's so like vibrant and beautiful, isn't it? And then this is another page that I did where I just added some collage materials. I'll include that in the video too, so you can see that, and then I'll work on top of this. So this is like a half-finished mandala that I did for a class that I was working on for New Year's Eve. And then I also have this too. So really interesting kind of things. And it kind of connects me to when I was in nursing, right? With all the medical stuff. So it's fun. And then here I just started with some marks here, which is always a fun way to start a page. And I think that that's what I have so far, but really fun, technique. Look at those cute little guys, little baby bops. So really fun, but I just wanted to show you that you can just grab an old book, right, and just have fun. I mean, this one is super old. Wonder if I can figure out what year it's from. Yeah, so it's 19, it looks like first publication was 1959. So super old, like more than 50 years old. So really cool. But, it's fun. And I love working in it. And I just use like leftover paint and add it to it. And, you know, some really beautiful things have happened in this beautiful little journal. I guess it's called like a leftover book journal or an altered book leftover journal. I don't know. You guys help me come up with names. And so I'll show you the page that I showed you before with the mandala, talking you through kind of what I'm doing. And if you want to see more spreads, maybe I'll make like a little collection. I can just turn on the camera and you can see me recording some pages that are included in this book, you know, when I do other projects too, because it's definitely like a leftover kind of book. And I kind of like that. Like you never know like what it's going to be like, which is super fun. But if you want to see more of that, let me know. Also too, I have a manifestation canvas class. So I'm going to do a short on it, and then I'm going to also connect it to this video too. So it's like a canvas. You don't require any artistic experience, and it's all about manifesting your dreams for the new year and all that fun stuff. So it's really fun. It's on sale for $15. It's regularly $30, but I wanted to invite you in case you're interested in that. But it's a really fun class, and I think that you'll get lots of benefits. I have auto recordings of exercises. We go for color, mark making. It's really fun. And you have a beautiful manifestation canvas that you can look at every day and say your manifestations, and it's really beautiful. So I put a lot of heart into that class. So if you want to check it out, I would love for you to do that. There'll be a link in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye, creative friends.